Hello, folks. You are here in the Crystal Gondola of the palatial main Tiltios Studios here in beautiful downtown Victoria, British Columbia, where I have been excised from the Crystal Gondola so that Corey can record some sort of potted cast. Yeah, it's been a while. We're in a different. We're back on the couch. We're just barely making it work. So yeah, but we're here, and we're about to jump into a brand new game in the Ryuga Gotoku series. It's time once again. It's time for us to finally get around to playing that there pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, starring our good friend Goro Majima. Very excited for this. But before we get into that, we got to thank some people who have been so kind as to drop upon us their glorious monthly contribution. Well, not a monthly. These aren't automated. You got to do it yourself. You got to push the button with intention, and you have. And we thank all of you, specifically Wedge, who has been here for 37 months. Thank you so much, Wedge. Welcome back. Hollow Wise Wolf for 47 months. You are a pirate. You damn believe I am. I need to also, I think, get some, do some adjustments to my audio here. But thank you, Hollow, for your continued support of the channel and hanging out with us. A big thank you to Dank Mimeter as well for 24 months of subscription. Thank you for hanging with us and supporting the channel. And finally, a big thank you to Moosefilled Cat, who has been here for 99 months. The big 99. Here's for Pirate Yakuza Shenanigans. Me too. I'm very excited to see how this game actually comes up. I'm here for this Mr. Gate. Moosefilled Cat says Mr. Gate last game mostly. Got to see Majima time. You know what? If you're gonna go back, Moosefilled Cat, go ahead and watch just the last few bits. Maybe the first episode, the last episode, and then the premium adventure episodes, and you'll be good on the last game. Okay, we got our things going on there. We got our compressors in line. We got our limiter doing okay there. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it is just when I am just when there is extensive traffic noise outside that we'll get into that. Short updates today. It's lovely weather here in Victoria. Went out for a soup today and saw a little crow friend along the way. Unfortunately, I've discovered this wonderful feeling of just leaving the home with nothing but your headphones, your phone and a podcast and your watch, and it feels good to be and your keys, of course. It feels really good to be unencumbered when out on a walk. But that meant I ran into this friend on the ground who hopped down to greet me after seeing me from a street light where I sat and looked at each other for a bit, and it followed me along for half a block looking for a peanut. Unfortunately, did not get one, though. Corey tells me that in her setup for the podcast, there was a visitor to our balcony who was extremely calm and trusting. I was not there. It was all Corey's doing, and they hopped up onto the balcony and unbidden and took the nut after a short stroll back and forth. Then came back for a second one and waited on the balcony railing for her to open the window, come out, place the nut down, and then put it bad. It was. I hope I get to meet this friend soon. Anyway. Have they learned the apologetic open hands? I'm trying to teach them, Rock Pusher. I'm trying to give them the hands. There's nothing here, nothing today. I can't exactly turn out my pockets either, but yeah, Corey is, if not nothing else, is now guilty by association amongst the murder. So hopefully that will continue. Let's push some buttons and let's play a video game, or at least get a video game started. I'm excited to see how this works and if it even will run. Questions that we will soon have answers to. Pushing the button, pressing the play, putting the keyboard somewhere away. Just turn that off. Please excuse the spill over there. It's not much I can do about that right now. It's that side? Yeah, it is. Boo. Okay, loading. It continues to occur. Let me just see if I can... Oh, hey, there's another one there. Spethy cakes. coming in for 6 months of subscription, half a year on. Thank you so much, Bethy Cakes, for hanging out with us and supporting the channel as we play the Ridiculum games. The other side have that problem? Maybe I can just flip myself. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. That way, it looks slightly weird when I'm looking at the screen. Voro on Scout, my God, they keep coming again and again. 45 months of subscription. Thank you so much for hanging out and continuing to support, because hey, we've been doing it for a long time here. We've got people with the you'll choose a text language into the hundreds and up. Oh, it's gonna be a real at some point, because we cannot stop doing it, because it's literally how we feed ourselves and our families. At some point, Loading Ready Run's going to get to the point where we get a 4-digit subscriber, and that's going to be woof. Yes, audio absolutely Japanese. Why would we choose anything else? You know what you're all here for. And it's audio Japanese. The beer tonight is once again from a keg, the Fat Tug from Driftwood Brewery. So much nicer coming fresh out of a keg, too. After a couple weeks of various cans. Skylar Rington, I reckon, you know, it sounds like you're playing the game, spoiler-wise, or have played the game of Infinite Wealth. I really enjoyed Infinite Wealth. Oh, wait, no, Infinite Wealth was the one. Yes, I'm thinking of the previous one. Yeah, Infinite Wealth had a beginning, a middle, and an end, and an after story, and we enjoyed the after story. Okay, let's make sure to do some important things here. Game set. Oh, that might come. Change how rapid, hold, rapidly press or hold. Yeah, we'll do that. Swap right and left, 6 no, always sprint and pedal no. Center dot, wave movement on. Oh boy. Folks, sounds like we're gonna get seasick. Camera controls vertical, turn it proper, first person proper. Control sensitivities, all good there. Windows virus and threat protection says that we have no problems there. Good. Yes, Arclight, it is actually Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Surprising. Yeah, as Sarah says, we weren't really that impressed with the main plot of 8, or most of the relationship stories, though, as I say, all of these stories of Kiryu basically wrapping up all his loose ends. They do a much better job of doing, actually, in this than they did in 6, or in 8. Those were all really good. Just a second here, my mic feels like it's a bit too sensitive. And ha! Oh God, that's the other direction. That's the direction we want to go. There we go. Minus 27 on the board. Everything feeling a little bit hot. Hopefully this will, all this setup will also increase the quality of audio and whatnot for Corey's stream games as well. Post channeling Ben with the speech changing there. I mean, that's, you know, he bought himself a little device that can change his speech, and now it relies on community updates. Who's laughing now? And a lot of people got hit by the Gawkslur thing. Cutscenes, good. Subtitle text color. There we go. That's the anime. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna put names. Well, no, we can probably keep. No, I'm gonna put names on just so we can more easily figure out who's who as the game goes along. Because remember, we do we do tend to space these episodes out by week at least. Japanese name is Ryuga Gotoku 8 Gaiden. Pirates in Hawaii, which, much like the man who erased his name, Seven Guy, does a better job establishing where it stands. Good, good. Subtitle, no background with subtitles. Subtitles, okay, we can skip. Standard's good for that. Lots of good options here. Wait. Oh, that's sick. Okay. You can choose your digest movie narrator voices. I was hoping there was going to be an extra mode for blood level. Display everything. Button display automatic. Auto pause when the application is no longer in focus. No, we can leave that as is. Okay. Display settings. HDR is absolutely off. Color vision is nice to have. High contrast also. These are our settings. This is what they will be. Audio is on. Ooh, wait. Incoming message settings. Oh, I don't get to hear what they are. Oh, God. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. I love it when adjusting the audio causes the whole system to just go. 1 second, folks, as we very uncomfortably extract ourselves from this position. And hope we have no problems in booting here. Okay, hope. There we go. We got a beep. That's all we need. As long as she posts, she'll come back up. Oh, okay. Nope, Matt will control that controls you. Oh yeah. Now that I've got everything all fully whatchamahoo's it, UEFI'd, you can see the ass rock when it boots. You can see the whole ass rock. Okie day. Waiting. At least the controller is properly paired. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're in the midst of a great PC cascading. As soon as Corey gets her shit together and can set up the new PC for herself, then we can start that. Then she can start using that as her main PC. We can shuffle the parts from her old PC down to here. This, or not this PC, but another PC can get to be the new stream PC, and then we can, and then everything's fine. Everything's fine. And frankly, I like to say, good, good on this graphics card for making it as long as it did. It's been a long time. Pushing those pixels, yeah. Huh? Why you no full screen? Now you full screen. Yeah, because no one can afford new PCs anymore, so we just have to reshuffle the parts in the ways that make the most sense. DDR4 forever, baby. Okay, anything else? Let's not go to the cursed audio settings, though I do just want to make sure that my inversions are correct. And we've got English and Japanese. That looks like what we want. Folks, are we ready to have some pirate times in in a post-colonial society? I know I am. There we go. Oh, right. Standard gaming. Until the two images are easy to see. Well, I mean, I gotta... You'll have to deal with that, chat. Right. Okay, I will allow autosaves to occur. Remember, kids, Majima does not exist in real life. He can't hurt or help you.
Honna, 始めようか。半年前のとこから話すでええな。
All right, I am already better. I am already healed by that cold open. Oh, Nancy's family. Cool bottle, dude.
No! ちょっ待ってくれ。
Kid should actually just shoot it back directly in front of him.
あん時はなんやろな。ただただ水がありがたくての。あんなうまいもん生まれて初めてやった。どんな高い酒でも
See, the fact that I was still hearing the room tone as he was gulping it back and saying thank you tells me that he was doing all of that diegetically in the room. He was just acting it all out.
思い出せへん。いや、そもそもの話。俺は誰や。名前も思い出せへん。ちゅうてな。案外悪なかったんやで。生まれ変わったみたいで。結構気分なんや。ほんでもまあ、それもすぐあの連中にぶち壊されるんやけどな。なあ、少年。ここ、どこや？少年の名前はノアで10歳。ほんまは言葉わからんで一苦労やったんやけど、そこは。
Okay, this game rips.
ここはリッチ島だよ。ハワイの近く。
ハワイかいな。なんで俺はこんなとこに。
何も思い出せないの？
せやな。
So,
さっぱりや。
for those of you out there who may be new to this, let me introduce you to a little literary device we call an unreliable narrator.
ビーチにあったんか？
うん。おじさんの？
このもんもや。女、俺のやろな。
ゴロ、何？
The tiger name, we named the tiger Goro.
おじさん、隠れて。
あれ海賊かいな。
行こう、こっち。
なんだそいつ。お前どっから来た？こんな島に何の用だ？
キースさん、この人は
Keith Sam.
おじさんなんです。俺の。
俺らにそんな嘘つくのか？ノア、傷つくじゃねえか。なあ。
まったくガキってのは。
All right.
何やってんだ。体が勝手に動いてまた。
ごめんね、おじさん。
You're about to have your ass handed to you.
俺がどこの誰でも関係ない。ここで何もせんかったら男ちゃうわ。離せくれ。逃げろやのは。
でも
I live with them.
大きにな。お前は悪ない。もし俺が死んでも何も気にすんな。
おじさん。
お前らも今やったら見逃すで。お互い痛い思いせんで済むんちゃうか。
遺言にしちゃ面白いこと言ったな。笑ってやるよ。後悔しても遅えからな。
Defeat the pirates. I think I think I can do that. Heath. Wow, what is it with people in K names that are absolute jerks with K names in the past 2 days? Got Keith here. Kenneth yesterday with Hathaway. Jump while standing. Wow. Jeez. All right. Tutorial done. Attack. Great. And then grab. Grab. Kick in the back. Oh, hey! Pull! Do I gotta go get my knife back? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rapidly tap! What? Okay! Can get behind that. I'll be the guard. I think I'm going to enjoy this game. Get up. Oh, good. We can't attack people on the ground. juggling is real. You got $10. I'm beginning to wonder if the cursed audio preferences may be causing this particular echo that I'm hearing. We'll investigate it the next time we get a chance to. For now, more Pirate Punch. My health is at the top of the screen. The bar empties, it's game over. However, heat actions are a thing that exist. And they have been activated. Ooh. And then there's the Madness gauge. When the gauge is full, you can press R to create Majima has Naruto's ability. Majima can create Kage Bunshin. Great. This is exactly what we need. Yes! Oh, the fact that they do a little arms in the sky wiggle when they come into existence is... That's just like playing Elden Ring, except I get 2 Mimic Tears. Oh, do not play the punch trading game with Majima. Did you have a flashback to Char's counterattack too? Oh no. The anti-grav on Majima's necklace is going off.
Kenka 強かったもんね。でも俺を助けてくれたんだし、かっこよかったよ。
そうか。そんならええか。
ねえ、こいつら仲間多いんだ。もう行こう。とりあえずうちに。少し歩くんだけど。
Do you have a larger tiger there?
世話になる。
じゃあこっち。
Right, strong start. Stronger branding.
またさっきの連中に見つかったら気をつけてね。あいつら子供相手でも普通に殴ったりすんだよ。
そしたらこっちも遠慮いらんの。
なるべくなら見つからないといいんだけど。
Wait a second. Y'all are hearing the audio, right? Okay. How? 1 second here. No, literally, I was just looking over at the thing like, okay, what could be wrong here that's causing me to hear an echo like that? Your audio should have been muted that entire time. Not that I want that for you, but... okay. Properties. That's... yeah, okay. Custom audio, capture audio only. Okay, that should be good. Audio mixer. How about you? Properties. Okay, that device exists. Advanced audio properties. One second here. Wait, where did advanced audio properties go? American, I was complaining about double audio earlier, and I was just thinking okay. So there's potential overlay there on the wave noises. So I'm not hearing any wave noises right now. So, are you hearing this? Or are you still hearing the hold on, let me put some actual audio on here. Strength and Magima. Okay, you're still hearing it? Okay, well then let's manually select. Okay, let's quickly let's save. And new save location. You do have the double audio. Okay. How the fuck is that happening? It's really, well, I mean, yeah, it would probably have to be really close. Okay, 1 second here. First of all, let's get our sources out into their own zone. Let's move that there. Great. Okay. So it's moving stuff around here, chat. Don't mind me. Okay, so that audio comes from there. Media properties. Capture audio only. Audio devices, that. Okay. Saraswati subscribed for 101 months. You know what? It's been a while since the technical difficulty sub, so thank you so much for that, Sarah. Also to Rockbusher, who has done the same thing. Welcome to months 101, where you'll be learning that it even is time. Thank you both. We absolutely appreciate your continued support. Show me the inactive sources. Keep interactive to the right, and there we go. Okay. So AV media, monitor and output. All right, 1 second. Monitor off. I can no longer hear the audio here, but I assume that you can, so that's potentially a good thing. Now I can hear the audio. You really should talk to someone. Still sounds double to everyone.
I'll beat your whole ass off. Apologize, and
Based
I
on
might
the
let you
steps.
go.
Okay, 1 second here. If anything, it's more noticeable now. Interesting. Okay. So how about if I do an Ava Media, please. Don't use custom audio device. And let's double check our advanced properties here. Huh. Okay. 1 second here. You just go through double, right, Jeff? Still doubled. Okay, okay. Here we go then. Hold up then. That's not going to help. Activate. Deactivate. Capture audio only. You're not supposed to do that. Things get quieter every time I made a change. Well, that's not really helpful, unfortunately. Hold on. Okay. How about now? Are we still getting any doubling of audio? No difference. Okay, 1 second here. Yeah. I think I've got it. What? Okay, first off, the tiger, second off, you can swim. In the ocean, you can paddle around with left stick and break into a frisk crawl with A or RT. If it's items you're looking for, investigate any lights you see rising from the depths by diving down. Mine is surviving. That looks like a lumpy shark. I want to see it. I got a big fish. The other dolphin. Okay, I have not got it then. What's weird is that I've got it on my end. Everything sounds so far. Just want to see if I can talk to this guy.
Wish there was some good news on here for once.
Yeah. Swing is very pleasant to listen to. All right, let's see about the, yeah, let's check those audio settings. First of all, drop the save. Audio settings, okay. Speaker setup. Stereo is correct. That should be okay. Okay. It's got some good crunch to it. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take a half second here to remove everything and reset everything. Because that's how we do it here. Remove. Yes. Remove the audio. Yes. Are you hearing anything at all, chat, in terms of game audio? Just me. Great. That's that should be correct. No game audio at all now. Okay. Now let me just double check OBS's audio settings here. We are correct. Microphone is correct. Desktop audio is disabled. And only I exist. All right. Let's add a source. That source will be a video capture device.
Wait, how do I get to the screen?
You know what?
Too many features.
Yep, you get. Oh, good. You get to see this.
No
Great.
spam text.
Custom. The resolution is 1920 by 1080. The FPS is 60.
News on here for once.
The video format is any.
Wait, how do I get to
Now,
the screen? These new phones
did audio?
have too many
Okay.
features. No spam text.
Okay,
Block
it
this
sounds
number,
better.
block that number.
Sounds fine to
some
rock
good news
pusher
on
now
here
at
for
least. Hollow likes the sound of that. I can't hear it at all yet, but we'll get there in a
How do I get
second.
to the screen? These new
Use hardware
phones have
decoding when in nature.
Another spam text.
Okay,
Block this
capture
number,
and
that number.
output to code. Actually, capture audio only,
Wait,
and
how'd I
then
get to
turn
the
on the
screen?
monitoring.
These new phones have
All right.
too many features.
How are we doing chat
Another
audio-wise here
spam
so
text.
far?
Ready
Block
to
this
die?
number,
I'll
that
beat you to
number.
a pulp!
I think we're about to have a fight. Okay, good. I do not know what is up there. But I appreciate y'all waiting for me to troubleshoot that out. The game, yes, the game would be louder than I am because I have not yet pulled it down. I think we like to do three decimals worth? Or is it 2.6, I think? Let's try 2.5. Oh, right, that will also be because, properties, no, not properties. Yes, property, filters, we need to, because I have not yet added the limiter, or the compressor, no, that's video, audio, there we go. Audio compressor, yes. Side channel is me, and that should duck the audio proper. Also, you're missing my video. Well, that's because I'm underneath now. There we go. There we go. And of course, we're going to be back in the Crystal Gondola next week for subsequent episodes. So
Another spam text.
all
Block
this will have been
number,
for
that
naught.
number.
Sorry, hearing some loud cause for excitement out there. Game's still a little hot? Okay. Take that down a bit to there. I'm going to boost myself, actually, up to 5. Even a little bit more than that, actually. Because I want my normal... There we go. Yes, that's what we want. 3.5 on the Ian. And... you know what? Actually, we could probably go ahead with 3.5 on the game audio once we figure out where we are. Oh man. Hey kid, you live like this? And like I said, this should also pay dividends for future streams from this location. Majima Sprint. Ah, yes, children helping out at the bar. The natural place for a child in a pub. Asian guy.
なあノア、さっきから一緒におるそれトラやな。
猫。名前はゴロー。俺がつけたんだ。なんかゴローっぽい顔してるからさ。
Just like my car for some
い
reason.
や、やっぱどう見ても
My
トラや。
car should be a Kitty
よ
given
く
it.
わかんない
But I
よ。
do, I do want to, but I don't want to spend the
トラだとなんかまずい。
not too extravagant amount of money to get red carpeting for the interior of my car.
見つ
Just
け
to
た
have the
のは
white
この
exterior
辺。
with the red.
どっかよその船から逃げてきたみたい。
いつ？
何ヶ月か前。そういえば最初はもっとちっちゃかったかも。
そしたらお前トラの次は行き倒れのヤクザを拾ったんやの。親御さん驚くで。
All right, well, we've definitely discovered a city. Please let me go back to Governor Joe. Please. All right, Bar Esperanza. In case we were unclear, Bar Esperanza.
ほら、ここが俺んち。
はあ、酒場っちゅうことか。
そう、島に一軒だけのね。ただいま、父ちゃん。
誰だそいつ。
浜に倒れててさ。
Noah
船が難
Rich
破した
and
みたい。
Jason Rich.
なんだって。
ノアのおかげで命拾いした。どんだけ礼言うても足りん。
そうかい。
Tattoos and a knife. Could this be a Yakuza? Not as easy to do as they make it seem.
座って
I can let you know that right now.
座っていいのは客だけ。金がないやつ。
Good point, Arclight. Yeah, Jason and Noah, famous
あん
mythological
たは
sailors.
どうだ。
見ての通りも同じや。
ならわかるな。
父ちゃん、意地悪してる？やだよ、そんなの。
わかった。いいよ、座んな。
そらどうも。
お水。これは店のおごりだから。
こちらはモアナ姉ちゃん。
Again,
弟
movie famous sailor.
水お気にな。
どういたしまして。
で、どっから来た。
その前にすまんがの。今夜一晩飯付きで世話になれんか。ほんならこっちの事情は全部話す。
正直そこまであんたに興味ねえぞ。
いやジェイソン、どうせ暇してたんだ。せっかくお餅が転がり込んできたんじゃねえの。
じゃあこいつの飯だがお前持つのか。
俺が取ってきた魚
You
で
know
も食わ
what?
せてやんな。
I just fucking might.
なら OK だ。今夜だけな。
Also, I have a fish of my own, so.
ほんでまず俺が何者かっちゅう話やけどな。俺にもようわからんのや。
あ
なんで船に乗ってたかも全部記憶が飛んどる。ノアに助けられる前のことも自分の名前も思い出せん。
記憶喪失ってか。まあ上等な人間じゃねえのは見りゃわかる。ヤクザだろ、そのご立派な入れ墨は。日本のギャングだ。
物知りやの。
父ちゃんは昔トレジャー
Majima
ハンタ
gets
ーだった
called
か
a
ら。
goon and immediately accepts it.
遺跡とか海でお宝探すんだよ。世界中飛び回って。
ノア、情報ってのは大事な手札だ。
軍だよ。
先にめくっちゃいけない。特に自分を記憶喪失とか抜かす野郎にはない。モアナももう相手しなくていいぞ。
はいはい。
まあこっちは文句言える立場やない。
それと物知りな俺はもうそっちの状況も大体当てがついた。
Yeah,
あんたは
everyone
今
is
ま
suddenly,
で
wait,
ネレ島にい
what
た
do
か
you
向か
know?
ってたか。どっちかのはずだ。
ネレ島？
船で3時間ぐらいの島だよ。ここよりずっとでかい。最近あんたみたいなヤクザが100人くらい来て働いてる。
うん。
じゃあネレ島におじさんの仲間がいるってこと？会えば記憶戻るんじゃない？
ヤクザがハワイの島で働いてるって何のしのぎや。
原発から出た核のゴミを片付けてんだと。
あ？
そのゴミはパレカナって宗教団体が集めたもんでよ。教団の私有地であるネレ島に原発のゴミを引き取るっつってんだ。見返りに世界中の国から
Pelica,
莫大な
Sea,
処理代を巻
like
き
a
上げてたん
dragon,
だよ。
infinite wealth, Excelsior.
金だけ取って処理せんかったんやな。ヤクザのやり口やな。
溜め込んだ原発ゴミは近くの海に放射能を垂れ流してやがった。それがバレて騒ぎになったのがだいたい半年前で、最近 2,3 ヶ月前だったか。 日本からヤクザ
Yeah,
が100
I'm
人
also on Team
島の
Oolong
ゴミ
right
を
now.
安全に処理すると申し出てきた。他に日本人がこの辺に来る理由はない。ってことであんたもその一人ってわけだ。
名推理やね。
飲めば飲むほど頭が冴えるんだよなあ。
じゃあ俺にも飲ませて。
ネレ島の連中と連絡取れんか。
That's the secret. You have to drink
あそこに
faster than the
友達
kid
は
can
いない
ask
な
for it.
島の連絡先も知らない。
じゃあこっからどうやったらいける？
まああと一月もすりゃホノルルシティから定期船が来る。そいつに乗ってあとは自分で何とかすんだな。
一月やと？
海が荒れりゃさらにもう一月あと。あいにくここは偏僻な島でしてね。
船出してやりてえけど前払いじゃないと。もんなしはな。
There's a lot of gas to get there, it sounds like.
急ぐんならちょうど今海賊もどきたちがいる。時々よそから島に来るんだ。あいつらに頼みだ。
もう無理だと思うよ。あいつらに頼むのは。
どうかんや。
Some VC who just went completely wrong in the head and decided to do a pirate work for 3 years.
でも俺には関係ねえ。まるっきりな。
そりゃそうだ。全然一言だもんな。
そうか。金がないとハワイもこんな寒いんか。
Look, tell me how much the payment is, and I will beat people up until I have enough money. It will not be difficult.
ごめんねおじさん。みんな嫌な感じで。
ただで人助けする方が珍しいんや。その分お前には感謝しとる。
でもどうしよう。おじさんネレ島行きたいでしょ。
ああ。記憶が戻ったら多分礼もできるしな。その時はおっちゃんが何でも好きなもん買うたるで。
じゃあ他に船出せそうな人探してみる？
お、紹介してくれや。
All right, we got our quest nipples, and we have hit 7 on the dot, which means this is a good time for us to take a short break. Everyone, get up, swap your legs, donate your fluids, and we'll be back with more. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii in just a few minutes. Don't go all the way away. Yaha! Folks, we return with more Yakuza Pirates in Hawaii. Finally get to use the word again. Yeah. I'm liking it so far. There are still briefcases. Well, that's good. No, you know what? So here's the thing I keep forgetting, is that paper plates are useful for loading dry ingredients into a mixer while it is running. And I keep only remembering this anytime I go back and watch an Alton Brown-based recipe. But I need to get myself... What I need to do is get myself some paper plates and then write on the top paper plate in big Sharpie for loading dry ingredients, and then put it facing on my system of shelving, facing out so that I can see what they're for, and then I will remember to use them. They're, it's like one of those tools that you buy after you fix the problem with whatever else you have, and you say, that's the last time I do that. I'm going to buy the proper tool and make the job easier to fix next time. Then you forget that you have it or where it is. The next problem happens. Yeah. Da-da. DoorDash. Oh, God. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible ad, the Meerkat. Ooh, more shinies on the ground. Herb seeds. And a dude. Yo, Noah, taking Goro out again? Don't trouble your father by getting into all sorts of mischief. You hear? I'd never do that. Oh, that's so. Guy may not show it, but he's always thinking of you, over and above anything else. I'm the overly friendly islander. Haha, I'm sure you heard about that 1,000 times at this point. I'll see you around. Say hi to Moana for me. Oh, one of the, I must say, actually, too, one of the things that I was able to do, or that I was forced to do when the router went down a couple weeks back. And, okay, interesting fact, chat. I was not aware that... I was under the impression that when you get a piece of Ethernet gear that's certified for 1 gigabyte to 2.5 gigabits Ethernet, that it will perform like any other piece of equipment that is certified to that level. Not so. When our old router died, we were getting good 750 megabyte per second through some Ethernet that I'd shoved underneath baseboards all the way around the perimeter of the outside of our house, from the living room to the wall, till the Ethernet drops. Because I can't drill through the concrete walls to make a proper Ethernet setup. But it was good. It worked well. And then the router died, and I bought the new routers, and it was like, okay, let's plug them in. Let's get it all set up the way we did before. And it dropped to under, I want to say, 178. Like a difference of 7-fold. And wow. So yeah, we returned those routers and bought a couple more that I found in the different range in Asus's lineup. Zen Wi-Fi, not an endorsement, but they work. They work pretty fine for me right now. But the point is, had to completely redo the network because I was an idiot. Well, not an idiot. You're only you can't transfer those sorts of router profiles and setups between different product lines. So even if I'd saved it, it wouldn't have mattered. So I had to recreate my entire DHCP setup, and found out that I had configured my DNS setup completely wrong. So it was working most of the time, but there were still some leaky DNS requests that weren't getting through my AdGuard/Pi-hole. I say Pi-hole because that's what people recognize the name of. I use a service called AdGuard hosted through my Home Assistant. And by God, the number of blocked DNS requests that I had for tracking an ad-based bullshit went from, I think it was, what was it? I was seeing 6,000 per 24 hours to 17,000 per 24 hours. So I highly recommend, if you have the knowledge, or if you want to start a simple project that can get you dipping your toes into some Linux or Unix stuff, check out setting up an ad guard or Pi-hole for your DNS. And it keeps a bunch more of your data private, and B, you'll block a shit ton of ads. And if you do it properly, you can do, again, 3 to 4 times more than you were blocking already by doing it badly. See, ArcLight, it's how they get you. You start with the Pi-hole / ad guard. You add your a few things on Home Assistant. You know, maybe just a single lamp is enough to get you started. Then you got a Jellyfin server, and now you're up to maximum hard drives in your based on your SATA configuration, running your OS off of an M2 or USB drive, and running OpenBSD, so you can get or FreeBSD, or you know, frankly, no, you should not go to TrueNAS. It's Linux based now. Get a good OpenBSD for ZFNS. ZFS. Why did I put the N there? Hold up, you're not with the pirates, are you? Who'd say it? Wouldn't be wanting to lump me in with them. My bad. Figured since you have that flashy tattoo and everything. But I guess they'd be dressed all weird as well. You got that right. Couldn't believe what I was seeing the first time I saw them. Haha, thought you traveled to the past or something. I mean, the island's basically the boonies, but it's still the 21st century here. That's for sure. Shipping containers everywhere. Shipwrecked, were you? Just got word from Moana. Excuse us, mister. Excuse us, mister. He's trying to get to Nele Island. Could you maybe lend him your boat? That rickety old thing? No way. Try asking something with something sturdier. The trip there is about 3 hours out, yeah? Got you. Thanks, anyhow. Ooh, Skylar Ringtail. I highly recommend CatchyOS. As someone who has recently installed it and Bazite in different combinations. I want to say it's been probably at least 20 times in the past 6 months, or past 2 months, let's be honest, for the progress of the BT 320 or the BT 310. Not only was CatchyOS my favorite to, in terms of working on my weird ass hardware, but I like it. I like the feel of it. I like its approach to optimization. Bazite's fine and good too. I didn't have much of a problem with it, but I think I jived more with CatchyOS, and I think in terms of my Linux journey, I'm going to be settling on it for gaming systems and Arch in general, just for my own Linux usage. Why, hello there. Hate to hit you so bluntly, but any chance you got a boat? I'm looking to get to Nele Island. I've heard as much. I can't spring for the fare, can you? Not right now, no. I think I could pay after the fact. Sorry. As a rule, I don't work for free. Why not just kick back for now? Life here's not so bad. The looks of this island, you think they'd be a little more easygoing about cash? Keep looking at here. Oh yeah, open WRTs, pretty cool too, but not for a system, but for a router, pretty sick. Kubuntu. That means submitting to Ubuntu, which I am loath to do. So, you must be the fellow who came from yonder. This place is warm enough you can practically walk around naked. Had to check. You ain't wrong about that. Can't say the same for the old brain box, but my body does feel rather refreshed and comfy warm here. That's great. If you do end up liking this rock, you're welcome to stay as long as you like it. Forget about that charter ship arriving in a month. That's a charter what now? Actually, Arclight, if you're willing, for the training wheels, try Catchy. It defaults to a KDE desktop, so you're at least you'll get the familiarity there, but then you can try your hands at Archland and whatnot. Even that, I might even be willing to endorse straight Debian. Ooh, but yeah, actually, if you go the OpenBSD route, on the other hand, well then you can go straight to pfSense and ditch the for your routing, and ditch the OpenWRT entirely. The WRT software, though, running on consumer routers way back to the WR54G, has been rock solid and great for so many things. Who's your friend, Noah? He's Japanese Yakuza. You can tell because of the tattoos. Hey, kid. Not sure anyone's going to want to lend their boat to that kind of honesty. Oh, no. They don't have one. They're just a good neighbor. That's kind of you to say. Looks like we're going to scrape up some scratch. Weirdly, also, I was buying beer at the liquor store, and a guy, I asked the guy, because it's a story, you know, you do the typical small talk. They ask, how you doing? I say, I'm reasonable. I say, how are you doing? And they say, oh, you know, not so great now that I'm at work. And I say, well, you know what? 100% honesty for you there. And then he launches into, yeah, I was just getting going with, you know, getting some commands into the computer. I'm starting up installing Catchy OS Linux. And I'm like, okay, well, now we have to have a bit of a conversation here. But, yeah. No, I honestly, the thing with KDE is so well supported and well loved everywhere that you're not going to have much of a problem there. What you'll have a problem with is if you're someone like me who says, I don't want the KDE, I would like to use the Window Maker, thank you very much, and then base my entire personality around that. And that can be very difficult. But, yeah. Oh yeah, no, fuck. X11 all the way, Wayland can go to hell. Throw it into the sun until they figure out how to actually base their development cycle around features and actions that people actually do and use, like, say, screenshotting or capturing. Anyway. Do not skip.
人にはみんな声かけたんじゃないかな。
この島何人住んどるんや。
60人くらい。子供もいるんだよ。今は魚取りに海に出てんのかな。
お前にはずーっと付き合わせてもうたな。もうええで、十分や。
いいよ、明日も手伝うって。もう一回頼んだら次は船出してもらえるかも。
家の手伝いとか勉強せなあかんやろ。
まあね。でもそれならもっと外のこと勉強したい。この島の外の世界をさ。
うん？
俺ずっとここしか知らないから、一番近いネレ島も行ったことないし、ヤクザと話すのだって今日初めて。ねえ、日本ってどんなとこ？覚えてる？
まあ夜はこんな静かやないな。もっと ギラギラしてたの。目に浮かぶんはカムロ町って町や。
何か思い出してきた？
なんとなく雰囲気だけは覚えとる。
Yes. Well,
金と
no.
酒と女。子供の教育には無関場所やな。
怖いとこ？
おお、変なやつ、悪いやつ、ぎょうさんや。
いいね。行ってみたい。
Rock Pusher, I think the other thing I have with Wayland is the way that people tend to treat it as like this,
俺も島の外
as
連れてってよ。
an
父ちゃんに
inevitability,
内緒で。
when in fact
子供の家出を
Linux,
手伝いちゅう
like
の？
Unix before it, was just a assembly of different services that you should be able to
それは
mix and match
死んだじ
via
いちゃ
your
んが捕まえ
needs.
たイカの牙。これ足の吸盤に一つずつついてんだよ。
イカの吸盤ってそないにでかかったか？
これは特別。乗ってた船包んじゃうくらいでかかったって。
なほね。
でも世界は広いんだから。島
But
にい
you know,
るだ
when
け
we,
じ
when we
ゃ
talk about things like this,
想像つ
I
かな
should
い
be
くら
paying
い。
attention to this story.
俺は本当の話だと思う。じいちゃんめちゃくちゃ豪快で、この島に勝手に自分の名前つけるような人だしね。リッチ島って全然リッチじゃないのにさ。
ペンダントもうちょい見せてくれ。
じいちゃんだけじゃないよ。父ちゃんは昔いろいろ飛び回ってたし、姉ちゃんも島の外のこと覚えてる。でも俺はそれを話で聞くだけ。父ちゃんはもうこの島出る気ないんだ。
ん？
俺が赤ん坊の頃発作で咳込むと毎回死ぬんじゃないかってくらいひどかったんだって。だからホノルルシティから空気のいいこの島に戻った。今も俺がちょっと咳するだけで父ちゃんすぐ飛んでくるよ。
ほ
でもちょうどよかったんだってさ。どうせ島の外はろくなことないから、他人は信用できないし、みんな勝手ですぐ裏切る。だったら俺たち家族はここでずっと気持ちよく酔ってるのがいい。俺はそんなの嫌だ。
確かにここは狭い島やな。
でしょ。もう俺は赤ん坊の時とは違うのに、ずっとこのままじゃ俺ここしか知らない大人になっちゃうよ。だからおじさんね、俺もちょっとでいいから島を出てみたい。
記憶はないけど俺はヤクザや。もしかしたらどうしようもないクズかもしれん。
え？
けど命の恩返す程度にはまっとうなはずや。そんくらい記憶がなくてもわかる。
おじさん。
ねえでのは船捕まえたらお前も外に連れてったる。男と男の約束や。
本当？
Right, so, okay, there we go. Sorry, I took the time to replace both of the battery sets because I don't want to have this happen again tonight. Anyway, as I was saying, I am very excited because it looks like the story is going to be a small story about a family and their issues and not some huge government conspiracy deal, and most importantly, no Daidoji. I am so excited. Let's move on.
絶対
命の恩人に嘘はつかん。
何？
昼の海賊や。あいつらなんなん？コスプレかいな。
マッドランティスってとこから来てんだよ。
マッドランティス？
ギャングとか
Even
マフィアの
Majima
たまり
thinks
場
that
の島。
sounds stupid.
俺も行ったことないけど、あの海賊たちはそこのやつら。
そんなんがこの島で何しとる？
パイレーツコロシアムの訓練。
はあ？
海賊船同士で大砲撃ったり切り合ったり、昼間はしょっちゅう大砲の音が聞こえるよ。
海賊ごっこちゅうことか？
だね。ただそれで敵に勝つとすっごい稼げるんだって。
Also, they use cannons, so you might die.
なあジェイソン、お前んとこのガキといたんだよ。固めの日本人ヤクザ。ここにも来たんだろ。とぼけんなって。
本当に知らないんだよ。ノアもまだ帰ってきてないしな。そういえば心配だ。今日はもう店閉めて探しに行ってくる。
おう、行くなら一人で行け。その間俺らはモアナに相手してもらう。
いいえ、無理だ。酒の種類も覚えてない。
俺らはいつものビールしか頼まねえよ。なら大丈夫だろ。飲んだくれの親父よりよ。
Good to know that in Japanese, beer is pronounced ale.
モアナ、ほらこっち来て座れよ。
The other way around. Sorry.
やっぱり今日はもう店閉める。悪いな、帰ってくれ。
Oh wow, they're actually going for it.
固めのヤクザはどこにいる？あいつは俺らを不意打ちして逃げた。見つけるまでモアナとたっぷり楽しんでやるぜ。いいよな。
おじさん。
何が不意打ちや。俺は売られた喧嘩買っただけやで。しょうもない見えはんね。
The name Keith for a pirate is a One Piece ass name.
すまんかった。俺はなるべく早くこの島を出てく。それで勘弁してくれや。
逃げた方がいいんじゃない？
そりゃあいつらに。
She's got the hook. I live so much of my life trying to avoid getting hit 5 times repeatedly in the face. You can select this did to perform actions with simple. No! No! Give me the good ones. I have a feeling that I'm going to react to every appearance of Keith the way I felt about Kuze from Zero. Weapons. Hi. Long, long pipe. No. Gib. No. Gib. Yes. Give him the old wharf special.
まだ終わりちゃうやろ。こっちはやっとエンジン温まってきたとこやで。くそが。大丈夫か？
腹やられて酒が逆流しかけたや。
But I kept it down.
ちゃんと飲み込んだ。
やだ気持ち悪い。
That's a real drinker,
お
folks.
きにな。連中に俺の居場所とぼけてくれてたろ。
お前のためじゃねえ。息子が巻き込まれねえようにしたかっただけだ。勘違いすんな。
やめてよ。助けてもらったのにそんな言い方。
そうだよ父ちゃん。
たく。
Cool.
うかつだぜ。
何すんの？
Why does the kid look like the love child of Kingdom Hearts Thora and Amuro Ray?
お互い余計なごたごたはごめんだろ。お前はもう俺にも俺の家族にも近づくな。
またさっきの連中が仕返しに来るかもしれんで。
Scraggly flock of shitbirds is
店も家族も自分で守れる。さっきも俺一人で切り抜けられた。そうは思わねえ
か。かもな。
これから食事用意するとこだったんだけど。
いや、遠慮しとく。俺がお呼びでないのはよう分かった。今日の寝床はよそで探すわ。
でもそんなのどこにもないよ。
Believe me, I've tried. And I'm small. Oh, heck, have fun, Spethy Kates. Blues, music, and dancing. Enjoy. Check you on the VOD. Yeah, might be starving, but at least I'm not freezing. Noah, buddy, you saved me once again. Again, we caught our own fish in the ocean.
俺にくれんのかこの魚。
おじさん
We could just hang out and
全然
party
食
with
べ
the
てないでし
cat.
ょ。そんなんじゃ倒れちゃうよ。モアナ姉ちゃんが持ってけって父ちゃんには内緒。
かっこつけて遠慮したいとこやが、そんな余裕ないな。ここは
お客さんを野宿させるなんてできないからね。何もないけどここを自由に使って。
結局全部世話になってまうな。
しょうがないでしょ。困った時はお互い様。
Okay, we have a hideout. We can do hideout things at the hideout.
じゃあ
Shit, Sega Master System!
朝になったらまた来るよ。
Really?
魚の取り方とかサバイバル教えてあげる。
Subtly
火の
tilt
つけ
the
方
camera
はこれ
down
だけど
there.
マッチとオイル。
Uh,
大きにな。
まずは体力を落
Later,
として
I'll
さ
show you how to panel line
ちゃんと
with the
約束
same
守ってね
things.
島の外に連れて行くって男と男の約束ちょっと父ちゃんに怒られたくらいでチャラにしないでよ
せやな。分かっとるわ。親父さんはえらい怒るやろがね。
なんで大人に逆らうのってワクワクすんだろ
人間欲望に正直なんが一番や。お前には人生楽しむ素質がある。おっちゃんは
Oh god, that
So
Genesis is
よくわかんない
interesting.
けど褒めてくれてる
当たり前やねん。
I love the Master System specifically for its use
じゃ
of
あ
red
また明日ねおじ
in
さん
plastic. I honestly, I think
Ashton,
we
huh?
could do with more red plastic mixed with black plastic. Or just more red plastic in general. Looking at you, Sharp. Yeah, that Master System is not... I'm gonna come right out and say it, not quite on the same level of verisimilitude and care as the NES model they put together. Although it looks to be a lot smaller too, so. And a lot cheaper, so yay. Points for that. This game inadvertently is one of the best collections of Sega Master System games. Oh no! And we're gonna play it. We're gonna check it out, right? Wait, what? Sorry, give me menu again. Gonna jump out and look at that again. We have rewind? No, we don't get to see it again, but damn! Okay, cool. I was at exactly the wrong age for clear plastics. I don't think I ever really liked them. Okay. Rewind. Yeah, we get rewind. Toggle next screen display. Button 1. Rapid buttons. So, okay. Button 2. Button 1. Up, down, left, right. Move. Toggle wallpaper. Okay. Let's play game. I've never played beside Boris before, but I want to do something. We got to do something quickish. So let's go to the fantasy zone. Get ready. Wait, no, that's different. This is the one with the Oopa Oopas. Wait, or is this the one with the Opa Opas? Either way, I don't need to get ready. Oh, music's still iconic, though. No! Yes, use those rapid fires. Big coin. And I touched a bad thing. Okay, great. Yes, Adam's here. I am, in fact, thinking of Space Harrier, because that is a game I have played often in Yakuza games in past. It's also the it's the tech or the audio to one of my favorite Simpsons image macros. I think it's the part where Homer runs into Bart sleeping and wakes him up with a bunch of words, and then Bart just screams, and it's of course Homer coming in with a "Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready!" Ah! Anyway, this has been Ian Describes Memes. Let's rest. Cerveza Crystal. God damn it, Iris. Morning, Morning, mister. You sleep okay? Hey, like a sack of rocks. I mean, like a sporran. That's what we say in our culture. I'm glad to hear it. You hungry at all? Eat any breakfast yet? Ah, not yet. But I can't have you waiting on me hand and foot. I'll go look out for something on my own. You know, you don't have to pretend for my sake. If you're gonna live on the island, you'll want to know how to make your own meals. Are you any good at cooking, mister? Couldn't tell you. If I am, those memories are well and truly out with the tide. Sick. Okay, good to see that Google at least thinks that the that Space Harrier and Fantasy Zone came out in the same universe. I'll get the fire set up. So all we need is ingredients. Would you go and fetch some vegetables then, mister? I've got some platters outside with potatoes growing in them. If you could grab like 4 of them.
Oh.
Potatoes, huh? You got it. When you have them, meet me at the bonfire near the beach. I'm going to grill some potatoes. Who knew what kind of gift was going to be waiting for me here in this series? I am so blessed. Foxmar, welcome! And friends to Yakuza Pirates in Hawaii, where I get to say the word potato repeatedly. Oh, it's just about time to harvest. And 4 potatoes. Got to meet Noah on the beach. Can't wait for us to be able to catch these butterflies. See, Rockbush, you joke and say 4 potato, mama, haha. And it's, yes, you can have each potato, me potato. Actually, I'm probably using the wrong counters for that. But the point is, once you get to the island, and once you go, mid-north enough, then you can get the 7 potato. What as we say in my culture, Nanaimo. We're the Nanaimo, but holy, okay. I think I have a potato. I have potato. I have a pen. Potato pen. No, I have an idea for Tinker Tailor that is actually full-on creative and not even a let's. It would be let's try because it would be. I need to come up with a Japanese 7 potato based dessert bar. Because I can't keep making the Nanaimo square joke or the Nanaimo joke, the 7 potato, without following through and somehow, hello, big stag beetle. I can't catch you yet, but I'm gonna come for you later. Without putting my money where my mouth is and making a Nanaimo square. Cool, we're just smoking cigarette butts. Great. Rockbusher, I'm thinking that exactly, especially with Japanese, layers of sweet potato, giant yam, and Japanese purple yams. You make them real fine, real fine. Anyway, something to think about. Well, I pick up these things on the ground before talking to my... Ooh, superb seeds. Oh, hi! I got the fire ready. Did you find the ingredients? I got them right here. Great! Then let's make some breakfast. I'll show you first. Then you show me what you learned. It looks like a hobbit now that I think about it too. The Goro Goro kitchen. Here you can use ingredients that you've obtained to create delicious meals that can restore Majuma's health. With experience, your chef level will increase, expanding the number of dishes that you can make. Each dish requires different ingredients, so make sure to gather all the meat, fish, produce, byproducts, and bugs that you can on your journeys. Dishes can be 3 levels of quality, from 1 star to 3 star, much like the Michelin system. The rarity of the ingredients and your technique while cooking will determine the quality of the resulting dish. The higher the quality, the better the effects when consumed. We can make one thing: roughly chopped stir-fried veggie bento, which we make with 4 potato, I guess. Sorry. So I was looking at the left-hand side of the screen, and then the top right-hand side of the screen, and then made my way down, finally to the lower right-hand side of the screen, where I now want more than anything an ink stamp of Chef Majima that I can just put on things. Oh, Rockbusher, I'm looking at your sweet potato gif here. It's some pretty good. That's some pretty okay split open sweet potato. I'll see that and raise it. Oh God, why? Not Nikaido. Oishinbo, which you can see in Japanese on YouTube, and some guys very slowly translating it. So check out Oishinbo. Let's make one. I need 4 potato. Wait, 3 potato. I only need 3 potato. Start that fire. Hold A to start blowing, then release A to stop. Wait, no, you know what? Not for me. Not for me at all. Ooh. Oh. I'm a good fire guy. That's a good question, Arclight. The kid has asthma. How did they do this? Good knife skill. We could have done slightly better. But they'll call it a 2... And they call it a 2-star. Well, mister, think you got the hang of it? I can take starving off my list of concerns. I got you to thank for that, Noah. You're a pretty good teacher. Aren't I? Oh, let me give you some stuff to put in them planters. Like some herb seeds and potato seedlings. You can put them in these planters you just used. Go ahead and grow some vegetables with these. Planting. That takes care of breakfast. Now, how about we head back to the village? We'll try again, see if anyone can get you to Nele Island.
Oh.
Good plan. I'm really looking forward to getting off this rock. Okay, so there's the cook thing on the map. Here's the fight, boys. You know what? Nope, we're going back to the nipple.
You're gonna regret this.
No, shut up. Never talk to me in English again.
I'll beat you. Apologize.
You know what?
And I might let you go.
We're into it. No! Why did you fall to the ground like an idiot? Defy gravity, damn you. Why can't I pick up this clearly available coconut? Oh, hey, plant nutrients. That's like a fertilizer.
Apologize. I'll beat your whole ass off. Apologize.
What?
How do I let
Sorry.
you go?
I'll beat your whole ass off is one of my favorite things that I have ever heard.
Apologize.
Thank you for giving it to me again. My entire ass. Like the whole thing. Top tip to top to tip. Maxim ass. Cooking Majima is great, and I am saving him to my desktop. Download. And then we'll need to. Then we'll need to come back to this computer and take it away. All right, where are we going? All right, we gotta go past these guys. And by past, I mean through. Yeah, these aerial battles are no joke. No guarantee of back attack, but worthwhile. Nope, they've... Oh, the potatoes ready. Oh, Arclight, I am 100% back on board with the active punching. I have missed this. Space!
あいつらまた来てる。
なんや、かかってこんのかい。何のつもりや。
ノア、おじさん。
姉ちゃん、あいつら何してんの？
もう朝からずっとだよ。うちの店囲んでじーっと見てる。ただでさえお客さん少ないのに。これじゃあ今日はもう誰も来ない。
なるほど。地味な嫌がらせっちゅうわけか。陰険やな。俺がこの島にいる間、ずっとこうなんか？
一月もこれ。じゃあもうしばらく店じまいにしちゃうか。
せやったら、ええ考えがある。
How about
何？
we punch
ネレ
them?
島に行く船は、やっぱあいつらに頼むとするわ。ほんなら、俺はネレ島行けるし、嫌がらせもなくなる。
ゆうべあんな喧嘩したのにどうやって頼むの？絶対オッケーしないよ。
オッケーは頼んでもらうもんやない。力ずくで出させるもんや。相手が海賊の時はね。
でもあいつらすごい人数だよ。
うちの店に来てるのだけで30人はいるね。
最低でも30。多分もっと。
But kind of, I appreciated the mod I installed on 8, which just didn't allow for a fight to happen unless I actively
い
touched
けそう
someone.
な気がするで。
本当に？
The beatdown was
いけ
good,
るわ
but
けないでしょ。
there are way too many aggressive people in Hawaii.
何にしてもまずは偵察や。とりあえず連中の船見に行こうか。
それならあそこ抜けた先に船着き場があるよ。
All right, we take the ship. We just go there, I guess. Ooh, wait, more places to sow my magi seed. So we might as well.
元気に育てよ。大きくなるんやで。
おいちょっと待て。お前らどこ行く気だよ。
船着き場や。お前らの船拝ませてもらおう思てな。
はあ？
なんや、よかったら一緒に行こうか。
誰がてめえなんかと。そうか、なるほど。俺らを舐めてるわけか。そこまでコケにされちゃやるっきゃねえな。
せやな。男には勝てんでもやらなあかん戦いがある。お前らのその息はこうたるで。
Oh, have been loving the name, Sarah. Well worthwhile putting those on. Ooh. Hello, Daryl. I remember how to play these games. I'm gonna rub the garbage bag up against his head.
すごいおじさん。もしかして30人も本当にいけちゃうんじゃない？
In one blow!
せやろ。
よーし、じゃあ行こう。船着き場はこの先。気をつけてね。途中にも海賊がたくさんいるはずだから。
30 in one blow!
その先に立ちはだかる海賊たちは、マットランティス中とこの
I
ならず
hadn't
者
even
やった
realized I hit a double.
大航海時代の服やら武器で暴れるんがそこの流儀での。連中はマットランティスのしきたりやらルールに従うが、よその方にはお構いなし。つまり手加減せんでもええやつらっちゅうこっちゃ。
All right, Majima, that you put a wonderful cap on hour 2 here. Let's keep rolling into it, but first, let's take a short break. Don't forget to swap your legs, donate your fluids, and we'll be back with more in just a minute. Don't go away. back at it again on whatever equivalent of Krispy Kreme this is. And we got rings, pirates, a smartphone, and various other questions to do. But we can upgrade our max health boost, and I think we should do that. And we should upgrade our attack boost, and we should save some money because we're probably going to need. No, we're making pirates take us. Hello. See, kid, I don't need your potato seedlings anymore. I found my own. They were buried under the ground for some reason. I don't know why you do that. They don't want to talk to me. Let's see how... Okay, can we push this cat all the way down the stairs? Yes, we can. Great. Can you pet the dog? Yes. But can you push the cat down the stairs? My favorite dish is mahi-mahi, because they're the handsomest. Love to eat handsome fish. Hello. I wonder what's inside a pirate ship looks like. Think there's a bunch of secret compartments for treasure? Who's to say? I think we should take the gander for ourselves. At least while we're here. Oh, hey there, Noah. I've got a bucket. Oh, it's Mr. Ben. Are you gonna go fishing? Matter of fact, I was just on my way back. Busted my ass out there and got more or less nothing to show for it. Thought I might. Maybe I'd finally fish up a killing. What with how poor they've been lately. Turns out there's not a lot to catch in the first place. It makes sense when you lay it out like that.
Eh?
Wait, that eye patch. Are you the fella who roughed up those pirates at the bar? Word gets around quick, huh? That's island life, brother. Not a lot of ground to cover, after all. Let's hope you can trust your sources. Trust me, those jackasses in pirate garb have been a much bigger pain in the ass than a little lame fishing. Watch yourself now. No doubt those pirates had you marked. The ones who were hanging around the bar weren't even the meanest of them. No matter how strong you are, you're only one guy against their numbers. Better you play it safe. Hey, it's true. We don't know how many of them there are. You should stop by the store in the fishing village before you put the hurt on some pirates. If you're planning to teach those creeps a lesson, then I'm rooting for you. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks again. Anywho, I should head out. I'll see you two around. Oh, one more thing. If you do any shopping or selling, do that over at Stella's. Hope to find you there sometime. Squirrely dude, ain't he? So he's Stella's lady. Stella's the name of Big Mr. Ben's store over in the fishing village. So that guy was just buttering us up so he could plug his store. Hey, Mr. Ben's a true Nope, you know what, I'm sick of it. Mr. Ben's a shrewd businessman, but he's a nice guy. Want to head to the fishing village first? Stella's probably got some tools we can use.
Oh.
Sure. Can't hurt to take a peek at the merch, I guess. Honestly, businessman's going to be one of those things I'm going to workshop for a while. That seems like a good addition to the repertoire.
I'll beat you to a ready to die.
No, I found $5 in the ground. You don't have to. Okay. I wish they bled money, though. That's the one thing I miss the most. Well, I miss many things from Yakuza 0, but that's one of the things I miss from Yakuza 0 is the... You. Oh, I don't like you at all. But I'll have some free mineral water, I guess.
Apologize.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'm pretty sure I can't. I can't get the. Oh. Give me a moment. There might be a feeding opportunity. I'll be right back. I'm still here, though. For now. Opportunity.
I'll beat you to a ready to die.
Oh, we got a bunch of them here. Uh-oh, you got... They're very bad at this, aren't they? Alright, we have a few more here. For you. Okay. We're rapidly running out of peanuts, too. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Every one of you tries for a second peanut, and you just can't. It's impossible. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Do you think you can take care of the remaining crew? No. Don't try it. I told you. Idiots. But one of us is gonna have to come out there, pick up the peanut, because somebody knocked it over. Okay. Oh, and there's another one. You guys are so bad at this. Learn to do better. Is that all? No? Okay, I'll leave it to you. Sorry about that, chat. I don't know how much you caught of the hearing there. I did acknowledge that the live was the mic was alive. Yeah, no, so what we do is we put the wow, I killed myself. We put the peanuts on the railing, kind of balanced there, and you know, a crow will go to grab one, and then they'll try to grab a second one. They never, on flat ground, they can figure it out. But when it's so completely wibbly wobbly on the railing, they're bad. We'll have to keep. We'll have to. I will have to put together some sort of a permanent style crow can that we can cut to when this sort of thing happens, because it is starting to happen a little bit more often than not. But the important thing is, they're being mostly polite, and Corey's taking care of them right now, and I will have to actually buy some new peanuts now, it seems, because we are very with them. Don't worry, Arclight, would not dox myself with that. I've been trying to be very good about that, but honestly, it's way too easy. Yeah, Wedge, I really should just put together some sort of a crow patio. But I also can't make it too easy for them.
Ready to die?
No, I do not want to die again. Let's go down here. Aren't we supposed to this time?
ここが集落だよ。行こうとしてるお店はあそこ。
ほう。ええ雰囲気のとこやな。
Oh shoot. Yeah, those were some pretty glorpy underwater noises too, now that I think about it. I mean, I wasn't here to listen to it for the past, God, I want to say 15 minutes. I get really distracted by crows, folks. But yeah, need a way to show off the crow fun with y'all. So didn't have much of a chance to enjoy their little faces. They're always so great whenever you got food. The first two who noticed were immediately like, I'm getting very tall and thin to look. this is where I can buy bugs and ingredients and shit. Ooh. Pet food. Chips, cookie, hot dog, cola, aloha, beer, pet food, fresh milk, egg, and rabbit meat.
Eh?
Damn. Newcomer, eh? You're the one who massacred those pirates and trashed every piece of furniture in the bar? Hey, man, the bar is totally fine. Besides, I don't think he beat up those guys that bad. Sheesh, I thought it was a shop. More like a damn rumor mill. The point is, you showed those degenerates what's for, didn't you? Serves them right. Let me give you a little something as thanks, since you stopped by. Ah, just like that, eh? Well, I hate one to turn down a freebie. Wait, sorry, I turned away and suddenly we got a chicken. Now, what's the fitting occasion? Burger!
Oh.
Ah, perfect, it's your lucky day, friend. If you got fresh eggs, I'll take them off your hands. Oh, no. I was just about to take this bird around back. Winner, winner, chicken dinner is a set in things that are not the source material. Ha! You sit tight. I'll be right back. Gonna go play some PUBG. Don't do it. Don't do it, game. Super ellipses. Hold up. I said hold your horses, all right? Horses? This is a chicken. You're not that hungry, are you? Because I like have a horse in the freezer. Listen, forget that. I'm trying to tell you, I'd rather have eggs is all. In fact, I'm starting to feel like the morning routine would be incomplete without a poached egg on the daily. I'm not quite that freaky yet that I'm taking the whole things raw. I mean, I'm from Japan. I have to bukkake them all over me. All over me rice. Sorry. The absurdity of discussing Japanese culinary techniques in a Scottish accent is not lost on me. Anyway, if you're thinking of gifting me the bird, how about I take it alive? Well, I suppose you could. But if she doesn't weigh, do you think I'd be ready to ring? Safer it be now. I've seen mush. Mister, if you'd help me find eggs, I could find them if you like them that much. Oh. There's resizing. Oh. Well, that ain't exactly it. It's just that I accidentally locked eyes with this thing and got kind of attached. Huh? Never thought about keeping a chicken as a pet, but it is kind of cute. You're gonna take care of it then? Yeah, seems to be the plan I've gotten myself into, but I can't exactly bring it abroad when we hit the high seas, can I? Oh, you can. Actually, there's a vacant lot nearby that's been sitting empty for a while. Why don't you keep her there? Look, there is precedent for Japanese pirates having weird-ass birds with them at all times. See 1976's Captain Harlock. Yep, people did use it for animals and stuff a while back, but nobody's touched it in ages, so it's probably fine. What do you think? That sound good to you? Okay, what's the chicken's name?
Oh.
Nice! Let's check it out then. Farliff, I honestly have no idea how I saw MASH contemporarily. I think it was because it was on directly after the news and played in syndication that way. So like you'd sit down for dinner at 6 o'clock, you'd turn on the news as a family, and you'd watch the news and talk about the news, and then MASH would come on. And normally it would just be like, you know, the normal ass MASH episode. Biting commentary against the military-industrial complex and unnecessary wars in Korea. And then because of syndication, you know, every few years you'd come around and you'd play the last episode. Because you just do. And then you, as a kid, have feelings that you do not understand. Not in not in the downstairs area way. We didn't need to come here. Oh, burning mash reference to the Korean War. Where was I at here? Here we are! Hey, this isn't half bad. What do you think? Can you live with it? Yeah, that one scene does hit extremely hard, but the whole thing is like, if you're a kid and don't understand war, I mean single-digit age kid. Roy Twins, it's a trip. That said, I mean that trumpet riff, such a good. Suicide is Painless is such a good song, which apparently once you watch the movie, really recontextualizes it in an interesting way. It sits quietly and saw almost all mentioned primetime. Don't worry. As someone who is also far away from the prime audience, I understand. I am feeling similarly. But what did you watch after MASH? Well, that was geez, that was. Depending on the day, it mattered, because on Fridays it was 7 o'clock, and that was Star Trek Next Generation, and that was the most important thing on television for us at the time. God, where was I going with that? Though, I will say that at age 13 or 14, around that age, they swapped MASH out of the 6:30 slot for, and I'm going to give you a chance to guess here what they swapped it out for, and why it was such a perfect series for Ian of that era. Lay a few eggs to keep us in the black, and then we're square. Right, from this day on, this chicken is our pet. Now then, what do we call her? Let's see. This bird started death in the face and kept going. A bird who refused to die. How about Phoenix? Or maybe Apollo? Ooh, that sounds cool. Good choice. Ain't it? Alrighty, birdie. Henceforth, your name is Phoenix. The cat is here too. What, you thinking of closing up here too? You think maybe Goro wants to pay attention to him? I think he's a little bit jealous. Jealous, really? Who would have guessed? I mean, we did find ourselves with a new member. Guess it's no fun for him. Come on, if you're king of the beast, you ought to be a benevolent ruler. No, wait, that's lions, right? Whatever, lions, tigers, they're all cats. All right, from now on, this here's Goro Kingdom, near at the top. This will be your home and your country. As the king, you better make sure your other friends don't run off playing anything stupid. Now, Goro is the best name for a cat that I've heard since Goemon from Aim for the Ace. Good God, there is a long pole. Oh God, I've gone too far back. You've been chatting hard. WRKRP wasn't WRKRP. Lex was not on, good God, not on broadcast, not on Global, which is where we watched our news at the time, which turns out they became pretty conservative. I don't know if they were at the time. Media was different in Canada back in the 90s. There was much less polarization. Trapper MD, Jesus Christ, absolutely not. Although, great poll, Arclight. No, the answer is Murphy Brown. Good God. If Quantum Leap was the show I bonded with my father over, Murphy Brown was the show I bonded with my mother over. I think it was a great show. I saw myself for many years, specifically from the ages of 12 through, let's say, maybe 2019, as a Jim Dial type, as a mixture of Jim Dial and Fraser Crane. Looking back, those were not great. Well, yeah, the character is not so bad, but the well, at least, you know, maybe not such the role models to look after. Celebrate the establishment of the kingdom. How about we serve these to a royal banquet? I've got some pet food on me, mister. Try giving it to Goro and Phoenix. It's random pet food. All pets love it. That's what the rubber beat is for. Okay. Different levels of friendliness increase. Animals may assist you in times of need as you progress your story. Well, yeah, absolutely we'll do that. You've got power in the devils never be before. Wow, no, I don't want to hear that sound of the cat ever again. No one can ever break them down. They've got the power on this side. Yeah, 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 yeah. No. Take meat from the mouth of a cat. Chicken loves me.
Huh?
I'm a little disappointed that the game is not telling me where in the chicken that egg came from. Also, animal our reproductive organs, aka the byproduct of our lives that can be used as ingredients. Do not look up, or do look up Natural Harvest. That's on you. Sarah, I have played, the last game I played had eggs showing up in all sorts of animal orify. I need specificity at this point. Starting to smell like a proper barn in here. Well, it is wait, it's outdoors. That's real bad. Anyway, Goro and Phoenix seem to really like you, mister. Don't you think? Bagog. Purr. Hey, I'll take it. I'll be sure to come and give you some love soon, all right? There's plenty of space here in case we take in more animals. If we find enough, it'll be like a mini zoo. Wedge, you're giving me this idea of having some more large Easter egg, that when you fire a Cadbury mini egg at it at the right velocity, it breaks apart into sub-mini eggs, sets of mini eggs, and also heat. Or possibly some sort of very, very energetic Cadbury mini egg. Lots of folks like to have a place they call home. Animals and people alike. Really? Sure, I mean, take me for example. You did this old Stray a good run, helping out like you did. Huh? You're saying my pet Yakuza or you're my pet Yakuza or something? Pets are supposed to be cute though. I'm like one of the ugly little bastards that keeps biting the hand that feeds. Better watch your fingers. Only kidding now. How about we get down onto the docks? Cadbury cluster egg. I mean, I have always been about two things, and that's combining snack foods and magnetically accelerated munitions. And I feel... Wait, do I talk to the... Well, thanks for getting me to... Wow, 100% accurate cat simulator, I guess. The cat giving me dead things that it's pulled out of the air. Where was it at there? Yeah, no, maybe... So if you baked iron filings into a Timbit, how slowly would you need to accelerate it to bring it up to a critical velocity without ripping the iron filings directly out of the Timbit? Like, I feel like ArcLight, that's the thing. I want it to be a TTSF. I don't think we have the space for that. I think we would need like a city block to slowly and deliberately over way too many electrical nodes bring this up to speed. And then the big question is, do you rifle your Timbits? I mean, my real end game for this wedge was to create some sort of a Timbits rod from God situation as a Canadian offensive or strategic weapon. Hell, we got time. Let's do a story bit here. Rods from Gord. Thank you, Arclight. Okay, now I've got to look into the idea of using a single-finned tungsten rod in the shape of a hockey stick as some sort of rod from God. Ooh, by the way, as a service to the Tilty House community, we're going to be doing some crab shot filming tomorrow, which is going to be fun. So I'm for you and only you. Here's your preview. One of the crab shots is going to feature a reference to an atomic jet engine. That's all you get. It's that guy again. Our new Kuze. I was just about to say, Wedge, that yes, it's not a not specifically flying crowbar, but it is an atomic ramjet. This isn't the kind of game to do it, but I would love to punch the beard off this guy. And specifically for you, Wedge, I highly recommend going to see Hathaway 2 in theaters if you can, or just in general, just for the some of the bloody beautiful planes. If there's one thing I love about the Gundam UC universe, it's their transport planes that they imagine up. I don't necessarily believe that they're atomic like the Abdullah from Zeta, but... Oh, deadly attacks. When a powerful enemy begins an aura, turbo to unleash special attack. They deal huge damage. Press right before to dodge, then followed by B to... Oh, so A to dodge, which is... interesting. Let's find out about it. Hey, happy to have that. And in the air!
Na oi, miro are, rei no Yakuza da.
I wonder actually, I mean, it is like tutorial level boss, but I wonder if they tuned down the difficulty a bit, considering or thinking that people would come off of Infinite Wealth or like a dragon, expecting turn-based combat and being faced with real time for the first time.
新鮮な肉が入ってこないもんで火通さないと腹壊すでしょ
焼きゃそれでいいのかそこをもう
You
一工夫すんのがコックの仕事だろ
off the mold?
そう言うと思ってもう一品ありますよこっちは新鮮な肉だったんで火もほどほど
Oh, that's okay. Oh, I'm sorry. No, there's a difference between mold and dry aged.
羽みてえのはなんだ
俺はここがパリパリしてて好きなんですほら見てくださいよ
おいコウモリじゃねえか
いいえ新鮮なコウモリです
Bats are cute.
いや栄養性バカかやめろマサルおいやだやだ
Also, Arclight, if you like nap tattoos, I highly suggest you check out. Oh God, what? Golden Kamui.
普通に出してくれ
そんなことより何ですかね
Show about people hunting down people who've been tattooed with portions of maps. Gold cash in Hokkaido. Ooh, good luck with the brie, Musil Cat. That sounds fun. I love me a good brie. You know, I never do something ridiculous for my birthday anymore. I should just make the brie burger, where you use the brie as the bun.
ネレ島のヤクザだろなんでこんなとこにいる雑魚とじゃ話にならんはよ船長出せ
おいみんなこいつ殺すなよいいおもちゃになりそうだからなよし行くぞら
Ah. Hit gun people exist. Gun people! No! I must away the gun people. Oh wait, you're just a normal guy. You're just a guy. No! That's everyone. Oh no! Having done the cheddar thing once on Tinker Tailor Mooseful's Cut, I could absolutely, if I had the time, I could absolutely see myself falling into a cheese hole forever. It's so good.
あのドアが船長室ちゃうか
So broad.
多分そう。いよいよだね。どうなってるんだろう、船長室。
行けば上がる。
でも
Also, I bet I could find a really ass good
さっきの話だけどさ。
cave around here for
いよい
aging.
よだね。どうなってるんだろう、船長室。
行けば上がる。この目で拝ませてもらうで。
でも気をつけてね。中にすごいやつがいるかも。
雑魚の相手も飽きたし。それならそれでもええけどな。まずは大人の交渉ってやつや。ネレ島まで乗せてもらわな。
そうだね。頑張ってね。大人の交渉。
Hey, some Staminax. Happy to see that.
これはうちの手下が束になっても止められないとは随分怖い客が乗り込んできた。
あんたが船長か？
わかるか？いい目してるじゃん。一つしかないけど。おもろいで。続けてくれや。招いた覚えはないんだがね。そちらは？ネレ島にいるヤクザの一人。
Ooh, Mooseful Kid, have you tried one of those ultrasonic evaporators? Hooked up to a humidity sensor and some software like an ESP32 microcontroller to keep your humidity at a certain range.
ネレ島まで乗せてってもらえんかなって。それだけ頼みに来たんやけど、お宅の海賊団。誰も話聞いてくれ。ま、おかげで楽しませてもろうとるがな。ほう、人の手下殴るのが楽しい。最初に手出してきたんはそちらさんや。女子供にも容赦ないらしいの。評判悪いで自分だ。
だからってこんな真似されちゃやるかやられるかだ。もうあんたが船長が死ななきゃ収まんねえ。
Cruising M dinner 3 stars.
俺があんたをやって型をつける。
やっと歯ごたえありそうなんが出てきたの。用心棒としちゃマサルは超一流だ。頭は切れるし腕も立つ。料理の出来だけがたまに傷さ。
身に余るご紹介で。
全部本当のことだ。
船長室を荒らすわけにはいかねえ。表に出な。
ええやろ。マサル、ちょうどいい。新鮮な肉が手に入りそうだな。
ええ、用心棒としても料理人としても腕が鳴りますね。
いや、おい、今の冗談だからな。
Oh man. So fruit bat's kind of you're thinking of a fruit bat. There's gonna not be a lot of meat on there, but given what they eat, that's got to be some very tasty meat.
おじさんの喧嘩は面白いよ。何人かかってきても全員ぶっ倒しちゃうんだから。
Fruit bat breast, which is a hard thing to say 3 times.
そいつは楽しめそうだ。
よっしゃ来いや。
Hit. Oof. Oof. Oh, we still got our heat. Black pepper. No! Don't sneeze! No! Wrong button! Well. We got a freebie, so we might as well use it. Ooh! I've not eaten a squirrel, but that sounds interesting, Arclight. But yeah, weirdly, as someone who enjoys a good beef and can absolutely tell the difference between corn and grass-fed beef, and I think they both have their place, honestly. I do enjoy a corn-fed beef when I'm feeling in a corny mood, honestly.
大したやつだ。
もしかして殺しちゃった？
そんなやわなやっちゃう。見てみ。気持ちよさそうな寝顔や。
本当だ。なんで少し笑ってんの？
それより船長のやつまだ部屋に閉じこもったのか？
どうだろ
う。のわ。
おじさん。ゴロ。
No!
うちのマサルに勝つとはな。
Tiger friend!
驚いたよ。あとはもうちょいずる賢く慎重に立ち回ってりゃガキを死なせずに済んだ。
Wait, no.
経
No.
験不足ってやつか。
You cannot call him the Collector. His name is fucking
やったら
Heath.
半殺しで済ませたる。
おい、マサル、起きろ。おい。
Wait, no, this is different from Keith. Damn it.
船長、
Keith is still Keith.
今俺のことなんて。
いいから起きろ。そのヤクザを動けないようにするんだ。動くなよ。ガキの喉なんて一瞬でかっきれる。俺を誤解させるような動きもなしだ。うっかり一息でやっちまうぞ。
ノアのことは話したれ。もう人質はいらんやろが。
さっきまで偉そうだったのにいいざまだ。
あの船長、子供の首から血が。
Uh-oh.
いいからしっかり押さえとけ。こいつにやられた手下どものためにもこれからたっぷり痛めつけてやんないとな。
でも船長、子供が。
なんだよてめえ、何うだうだ言ってんだ。お前もうるせえ。我慢してろ。
Yeah, this guy's going down.
やっぱもう潮時だったな。
Nice.
おい。
あんたがずる賢い小悪党なのはいいんですよ。俺もそうだけど子供に手出すのはダメでしょ。
てめえ。
Yeah, we have a crew member.
案外話せるやつやったな。
And the most important one, the one who will feed us.
バカ舌でアジ音痴なのもずっと気に入らなかった。すまんかったのは俺がいなしだ。
おじさん。
せめてその傷の開始はきっちり済ませたる。
ああ、そうかい。仕方ねえ。
Hey, it's loud, you know. 63 is not Prime, unfortunately, but happy to have you here all the same. Thank you so much for subscribing and hanging out with us as we play these ridiculous and thankfully they're becoming ridiculous again games.
生涯の敵と決着をつけるとかそういうドラマチックな瞬間にと思ってたんだよこだわりの強いやつは嫌いよね子供は任せろお前の次は子供マサルもトラもやる
Well, as long as you leave my chicken fine, I'll be happy. We should take another one of our stamina nexus and also pay more attention to how we don't die. Come on! Nice. Well, I didn't miss that one. Or that one. I should drug. There we go. Dang it. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And we're done. Ooh, that looks like that's my hat now.
Na, さっきも言うたけど、俺はこの船で行きたいとこが。
I'm literally just trying to go to the next place over. Please.
別にそんなのは決まってない。が、ならあんたがやるか。
あ？
行きたいのはネレ島だったな。船の行き先決めんのは船長の仕事だ。もしあんたが名乗りを上げるなら、前の船長を倒した男だし、十分資格ありだぜ。
やったね、すごいじゃんおじさん。いきなり船長だって。
おいマサル、いいのかよそんな勝手して。船長また戻ってくんじゃねえか。
Well, if we leave now, the captain can't come back.
もういいって。追い返しゃいいだろ。
まあそうだな。もともとそんなに人望なかったし。
じゃあ いいか
The
今からあんたが
boss
船長ってことで。
Just don't suck as a boss.
悪くない響きやの。よっしゃ、ほら張り切ってやらしてもらおう。みんなよろしく頼むわ。待ってました。
楽しくやろうぜ。うまい酒と音楽売れりゃそれがいい船長だ。
ねえおじさん、船長になるのはいいけど元の記憶戻ったらどうすんの？
Leave.
さんといやそん時や。逆に記憶が戻らんかったらこのまま海賊家業でええやんか。どうせヤクザも海賊も大して変わらん。
そっか。
ところでよ、マサル。船を動かすにはクルーが減りすぎたんじゃねえか？
No.
航海士まで逃げてっちまったぞ。
なんや、
Oh no.
今いるメンバーで船動かせんのか？
ちょっとな。
大丈夫。
何が？
航海士なら島にもいるんだ。俺の父ちゃんがやれると思う。昔は船持ってて自分で動かしてたんだって。
Chase.
あいつ
Jason?
トレジャーハンターやなかったか？
ハンターで航海士。あと自分の船も持ってたの。父ちゃんは宝探しに必要なことは何だってできるよ。
飲み屋の親父じゃ宝の持ち腐れ。
いるんだな。使えそうなのが。
せやな。けど俺はそいつにもう関わるな言われとる。
そんなの軽く痛めつけりゃ言うこと聞くだろ。俺も一緒に行くか？
ねえ、さっき俺の父ちゃんだって言ったよね。ダメだよ痛めつけるなんて。
ならクルー集めんのも船長の仕事だ。やり方はあんたに任せるよ。俺らはそいつを当てに出航準備しとく。自分の名前思い出せないんだったな。とりあえず船長って呼んどくか。
Just
連絡つくよう
captain.
にしたいからこれ持っててくれ。
Have a cell phone.
なんや、ずいぶん手際がえの。
途中で船長が変わるなんてよくあることなんだよ。改めて俺はマサル。
I have a
マサ
name.
ル藤田。用心棒兼コックだ。
おう、こっちはノアに猫のゴロや。
どう見ても虎だよな。
ゴローは猫だし、もうその話は済んだんだよ、マサル。よ
Just
ろしく。
an extremely thick cat. Hey, we can smartphone. And we see these from the extra karaoke and CD pack have been added to our playlist. And the Majima Construction Anthem has been added as a playable karaoke song. Great. We may not get to that tonight, folks. Oh, looks good. Amazing. Great. Well done, Captain. Sure do. Pretty easy to move in it too. So I'm into it. Not bad. Even a bum can still dress to impress with the right threads, eh? Don't get to get your ass dumped in the ocean? Kidding, kidding. But you know, in addition to that coat, that there's a lot of useful stuff in the captain's quarters. Take whatever you want. I mean, you're the captain now, after all. Is that so? I guess I'll go around and poke and see what else mine to plunder. After that, it's time to go get Noah's dad on board with this thing. All right, we can convince Jason at the bar. We can go in here. Take $100 and a silver plate. And another stamina axe. It's mine now, so yoink! And I think we gotta actually just call it a save there, because Otherwise, we can get way too buried into more stories and whatnot. Karaoke doesn't come around for a while anyway, but folks, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us as we're playing these games here. I'm gonna flip that one too, so that I'm looking. No, not high transit, transform. Flip horizontal. So now I'm looking at you, the chat. Thank you so much for watching tonight. It's been an absolute... Oh, different audio on this scene? That shouldn't be allowed. Why is that allowed? Gameplay is at minus 3.3, minus 3.3. Should be fine. Anyway, don't worry about it. Good night, folks. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. It's been a hell of a thing. I cannot wait to get back into more Majima. This is the balm to soothe all wounds from Yakuza 8. Thanks so much. Good nighty night.